Properties. Testing. Hey, okay. I guess you can't hear me. I just wasn't looking at the right thing. Give me just a minute. I gotta go and get the music started. Looking at the wrong thing, of course. Epidemic Sound. So all of my music comes from Epidemic Sound. Let me actually make sure that I'm using the right mic. Yes. All right, cool. Um, right mic. Stream list. There we go. Get some music going. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I was opening the quick menu. Okay. All right. Where are we at? What year is it? What's going on? Where's my coffee? There's my coffee. Okay. No, today was a strange morning. Strange morning indeed. Um, so me and my boy child, which I'm going to be painting today, we've been having some power struggles at home, which is really strange because we don't power struggle. Um, Not sure what's going on with him lately, but he's struggling with his emotions a lot, and I'm trying my best to figure out what's going on. But there are still like certain boundaries that need to be met, unfortunately. Like he stayed at work with me yesterday. I wrote him a school note for a mental health day, and we're doing some limits on his screen time because he's been playing way too much Fortnite and Roblox. So yeah, trying to figure that fun stuff out, which is never fun as a parent. Um, it's just it's a thing. So I've been trying to get the likeness of my son here for a minute. Um, I think I've done okay-ish. Okay-ish. There's some stuff that's still not very Maddox-like in this sketch, but it will have to do for now. The photo that I'm working from was taken not quite 2 years ago, about a year and a half ago. So his features have actually changed a little bit since then. Mostly his teeth. He lost some teeth and grew them back in. So I'm gonna try to make his age appear somewhat current with this drawing, painting. By the time I'm done, and we're gonna try to make it fit with this painting of his sister. We're going to try to merge the two into one portrait, family portrait, sort of. But yeah, with his teeth, I gave him some extra teeth that he didn't have in the photo. Um, Speaking of which, I need to pull the reference back up. It's hiding behind everything now. There we go. Yeah, this should be a fun, challenging project to work on. Um, I think I'm probably going to be moving a little slower today than I did on the last one, just because I'm feeling kind of slow today. I am not 1,000% sure that I'm going to make a ton of progress today, and I'm okay with that. It's like I said, struggle with the power struggle this morning. Don't like power struggles with my kids. It's not something that I think any parent enjoys, but I don't know. It's really strange to have it happen in my household because, like I said, we don't have power struggles. So I'm really just refining the drawing at this point, or this stage. Like, I'm gonna clean up my construction lines and get my shadows mapped next. So yeah, that's my process, is construction, shadow mapping, then values, starting with my middle values and working my way out. I have found that if I like start full contrasts, things get really muddy really fast. And if I control my values and work from midtones to darks and then add lights at the very end, it works way better for me. Like, that's a process that I found I'm surprisingly comfortable with. The eye's the right size. So when I draw eyes, I always think they're too small, so I make them too big, which I actually like. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm just gonna make the eyes a little bigger. Move that selection. Let's move this eye back in a little. Let's move. Let's move this eye back in a little. There we go. Yeah, I think I made the eyes a little too big now. I barely touched them though. Oh well. I like the eyes this size, so I'm leaving them this size. We got the eyebrow coming down a little. So this is the darkest section of eyebrow. Then his eyebrow gets much lighter. He's like a dirty blonde, which is what I was until I turned like 20. And then my hair got dark, like dark brown. It was really weird. Got a soft edge there. Darker. He actually has sort of an angular nose. Even for a little kid. You got my big oversized nose. It kills me whenever he's struggling because he's such an awesome kid. Like, he really is. Like, he's smart, like insanely smart, and he has this tendency, if things are bad, instead of taking whatever opportunities he has to make things better, he will do everything he possibly can to try to make them worse. It's like, why do you do that? I don't understand. Like, he missed a birthday party this weekend that he was really excited to go to because he just kept making things worse. and worse and worse until it got to the point where it's like, dude, we can't go to the party now. I don't know what to tell you. It was one of his best friends, and it broke my heart to be like, I mean, the party's over, man. You just can't go to a party that's over. You want me to play video games with him while we're limiting his screen time? I'm sorry. No, we're not doing video games today. His cheeks are actually bigger than that. Okay. Here we go. It's a subtle S curve, but it is still an S curve, not just a straight C curve. There we go. Oh, good morning, Angela. It's a going. It's a going. I was just discussing the really random power struggle I've been having with my boy child. This is my oldest. This is my oldest, the boy Maddox. Getting a likeness of one of your own kids just seems like the hardest thing in the world to do. Yeah. It's a very tough balance whenever it's one of your own. Oh, all right. With the, yeah. I'm not sure whether you're referring to the power struggle with the boy child or the capturing a likeness of one of your kids or both. Yeah, it's all a tough balance. I'll just leave it at that. It's all a tough balance. But yeah, I'm trying to get this drawing up to this finish eventually. So I'm gonna try following the same process and see how it goes. Which I think I have the whole process basically laid out. So yeah, I started with values, more values, overlays, adding color to the overlays, more depth, and eventually more depth. It's kind of funny. So with this one, I realized I over-rendered it. Oh, she's seen it. She loved it. She loved it. But with this one, I realized I over-rendered it. So on this one, I went back and made it blockier and brushier again, and then added the freckles. So with this one, I'm going to try to do less work. And not less work probably isn't the best way to put it. I'm going to try to work smarter. Yeah, screen time is a major issue. Like, I will say he does play outside a lot. Like, my kids have a trampoline and they love going outside and trying to get hurt. And it's pretty awesome. Uh, like, so screen time isn't usually as big of an issue in our household as I've seen in a lot of others. Um, but whenever he has too much screen time, so mostly through the winter, it has a like observable negative effect on his moods and his attention span and his attitude in general. It's weird. What's up, Marcelo? I am trying and failing to paint my son. Like, this looks nothing like him now. I don't know. I'll keep playing with it. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. I'll get there. Oh. I'm gonna switch back to the pencil one. So normally I don't struggle so much with likenesses. I think this is worse because it's my kid. Like, there's just something about painting my kid that seems freaking impossible. Okay, if I were to divide this, if I wanted to do just one big shadow shape, where would I put it? Let's turn this into a multiply layer. Just gonna lower the opacity. Yeah, it's awesome. Glad that there's some accountability in the world sometimes. Sometimes. I mean, it's not unheard of. Shit. Like, so who was making the plans? Is this part of the same trial, or is this a different occurrence? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a fan of accountability. God, this just doesn't look like my son. Shit. uh I can't even pinpoint why it doesn't look like my son. I think the eyes are off. I think it's all off. I don't know. It's does this look like Maddox? No. That sounds too kind and gentle for yourself. I'm more of the kind of person that's like, I'm just gonna bang my head against this brick wall until the wall breaks. Like, the silhouette looks right. The mouth looks a little off. The eyes look a little off. Yeah. Let's start with the eyes. That's... Oh, it's right. Alright, yeah, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's go back to the line art. Alright. This eye is off. Let's take a step back. So this... I think when I moved the eye earlier, I moved it too far. That was part of what happened. So... yeah. That already is looking better. So we've got a shadow shape right there. Comes down. Here's the upper lid. Drop in the pupil. Pupil's way up. That looks more correct, but now it's just rendered in or outlined way too dark. So let's lighten it. There we go. One side. That look right? Yes. But not here. Ah, come on, eraser. Thank you. So if it goes around. There we go. And I'm just going to liquefy the other eye. Let's pull that lower lid a little higher. Does that look right? That looks right. Now that eye's too dark. Now it looks like a lot of dictator types are really taking hits around the world. I know. Is it Orban? Orban was getting some heat recently that he's been dodging for a while. I think could be completely off base on that. Maybe he's just as firmly in power as ever, but I don't know. I have been desperately trying and failing to avoid a lot of the news cycle lately because it's just all so incredibly horrible. I made his bottom lip a little too big. This is starting to look more like my boy child. Starting to. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. I think the angles are pretty close. Pretty close. It's this eye. These eyes. These eyes are killing me. Is that... Maybe the cheek. There we go. The lips right here have a curve to them. We lose some of the definition right there. I think I made his bottom lip too big. right there. Get rid of that. Silhouette of the cheek looks pretty good. Pretty good. This eyebrow's too low. Let's get rid of some of that. Get rid of that. Trying too hard to keep the whites of his eyes. Because we really lose a lot there. Same over here. It's almost non-existent. I think eyelashes will help. All this time, just trying to get a likeness. Could have just traced it. It's not cheating, right? Sorry. Still getting over head cold. Sort of folds in. Same thing over here. That's basically the shadow cast by the top lip into the bottom lip. Now I feel like the eyes are too small. I just can't tell anymore. Kids' faces are so hard, especially when they're your kids. Like, what is this even? Okay, you can have the fan on. I think it's funny that I was like, I'm gonna try to work faster on this one than the one I did of my daughter, and this one is taking so much longer.
But the fan will cool my eye down while I'm.
No, that's the wrong angle. So let's undo like that.
Does that need
Time to stand up, my watch says.
And can I turn my movie back on?
That's it right there. That corners of the mouth. Corners of the mouth made it look so much more like Maddox. There's really no hard outline right there.
movie on. Dad, there's a scary movie on.
What?
There's a scary movie on.
Your movie turned off? There's a scary movie on? It's not Morphle anymore? It is Morphle? It's a scary Morphle? Alrighty. So, it took a while. It took a very long while. But I do think I've finally started to capture my son's likeness with this sketch. I am going to go ahead and call it a day so that I can go help my daughter with her stuff. Apparently there's a scary movie on in the kids' room. And that is freaking her out. So I am gonna see if I can help her not be freaked out. Sorry, just slowly working through some of this. Oh, I always thought lips were the secret to a likeness. I don't know why. Oh, she wants me to print her a coloring page now. But lips and eyes are, like, in my opinion, the things that convey a likeness the most effectively. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really worried about the subscribers. But I'm glad you found me. I just make things, and if people like to hang out and see the things, then that's awesome. If not, that's also perfectly fine. And my son does still have big buck teeth, so I'll keep the gap. Not quite as extreme of a gap as what's showing up in the photo, but yeah, he needs that gap. But no, I do like subscribers. I hang out and draw and make videos, and if it helps someone, then I'm happy. If it that's good enough for me. Oh. What, sweetheart?
I need a pink. I need a pink crayon.
A pink crayon? There aren't any over in that pack? There are some? Or there aren't? So you need a new pack of crayons? Okay, I'll get you a new pack in a minute. I know where they're at. Oh. I am going to go help my little lady with her coloring project. And this is where I'm leaving the drawing of my son for today. I do have a lot of client drawings to get to, so hopefully I can get through my whole list of stuff and things. And we'll see how today goes. But thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Like today was sort of a straightforward, almost boring stream, so I apologize for that. But yeah, you got to see me get frustrated with a likeness of my son, and I think finally solve the likeness. Actually, canvas flip. Yeah, when in doubt, flip the canvas. I already see a lot of things that I can do to improve the likeness. I think his jaw got shifted somehow. I don't know, but yeah, we'll keep working on this. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. I will see you next Tuesday, and I'm gonna keep trying to get some new videos out. But yeah, take it easy, everyone. Keep drawing, painting, writing, singing, or dancing your hearts out, or coloring with your kids. And I will see you next Tuesday.